In this video, I'm going to tell you how to program in TIA portal to external start KUKA robot. So before you program the code, let's assume you already configured Profinet communication in KUKA robot and for TIA portal hardware configuration. For KUKA robot side, make sure automatic external start. These signals you already configured, input and output. And make sure you already configured in work visual for I/O mapping. So this is the pre-requirement you have to achieve before you can start programming the code. So, if you don't know how to configure these steps, go back to my previous videos. Okay, let's begin this topic. So, before you officially program the TIA portal code, you have modified the cell program, which is for external start. So, this is the cell. You can open it. So this is the cell. Basically, this is the default one. You need to modify. Basically, we delete. If I were you, I delete this, and I only keep switch program number case 1, case 2, and default you can delete. Depends on the real situation, but for this line I will delete. Also for this line, for case content, I will delete. I also will delete. I only keep case 1, case 2, case 3, and delete this one. And put exact sub-program I want to call. I put here, for example, if case 1, if PG number 1 equal 1, I want to call sub-program. Then I put the sub-program here, the name. If PG number equal to case 2, then I put another subprogram here. So for this loop, you can adjust, you can modify based on your project. But basically, I will delete this. I only keep switch PGN and put subprogram here, each which is correspondent with the case line. Okay, this is the requirement you need to modify. Anyway, this is my experiences. Okay, just for the reference. Okay, let's begin the TIA portal program code. So basically, we have the 8 network. So first line, we should reset. My habit is reset alarm arrow in KUKA robot. As you can see, this stop mess and confirm mess, this is from with the KUKA robot I/O mapping. So we assume you already configured. This is from robot. This is to robot. So this is the PLC reset button or reset signals. If robot is in fault, then once we need to reset, then we output this confirm message or reset fault signal to robot. So this is the first line program code. Okay, pretty simple. The second should be move enable signal. Needs always be true under the system PLC and robot without any fault. Depends on your project. Move enable needs always be true, as you can see. So you can modify the PLC run condition. In this demonstration, just as a one condition. PLC emergency, this is the PLC side. As you can see, stop mess, user safe, alarm stop. These 3 conditions are from robot side. Okay, which is automatic external start that signal. 3, you can find it. And we will output to the robot move enable. Okay, this is the second program line, code line, move enable needs always be true. Then these three conditions from robot side, and for PLC side you can modify based on your project. Okay, the third line should be robot in home position. So robot in home position, we also have the from robot will give the signal to PLC in home position. This is from robot. Okay, you can use it to the PLC feed as a feedback from robot. The next should be drive off. This signal means server on signal needs always true after 500 milliseconds after the move enable turns on, which means once move enable turns on after 500 milliseconds, then if you have other conditions, you will turn this drive off. These signals also need always be true. Okay, drive off. And the next should be drive on signals 5 milliseconds after drive off. When receive robot ready signal, this Perry ready signal, reset this signal. Okay, this is also from robot, means drive off signal turns on after 500 milliseconds. Then if the Perry ready signal not turns on, then we drive on. Okay, once this signal turns on, then cut off the drive on signal. So this signal depends on this signal. Okay, once this Perry ready, this signal from robot ready, then cut off drive on signal. Okay, the next should be external start. This signal must be pulse signal. Once you output this external start pulse signal, it will run cell program in robot. So before you can run this cell program, first on the T1 mode, you switch to T1 mode. You run the home position BCO, then you switch to the external mode. You can see, I'm going to show you, okay? As you can see, if you want an external start robot, first switch to T1 mode. You select C1, this subprogram, and run the home position, which means program the path reached BCO. Then you triggered. If you triggered the external start from the TL portal, this CL program will run this loop. You get it? So this is the external start. The function of external start will activate cell function, cell subprogram in KUKA robot. So must be pulse signal. As you can see, robot must be in home. There is no fault. User is for safety door, and this is for emergency from the robot. And robot must be external auto mode. This is the for PLC conditions. And this is the start button or other conditions. Must be pulse signal. So you trigger it, the cell subprogram in KUKA robot will run the loop. Okay, external start signal to robot. The next should be sending the PG number, and the PG number validity means activate the subprogram in KUKA robot. So as you can see, we already put the subprogram in different case. I told you, you modify, you put different subprogram here. PG number case 1 means equal 1 equal 2, then you put the subprogram here. Okay, so this is we need to send the program number. as you can see, you can define a variable to change the program number. And after you send program number, if let's assume there is no program under running, this signal from robot means robot there is no program running, no sub-program running, then you will activate this sub-program. So first you send the sub-program you want to run to the program number to this variable. So this variable you can go back to the previous video. And we have to judge whether it's running other sub-program or not. If not, after 500 milliseconds, we send this program number valid, then we will activate this sub-program. So this is the pre-requirement. It means robot program request, means robot ask PLC, I need you to send sub-program. This is a request from robot. Okay, then these conditions means once you finish one job or one sub-program, then you send another program cycling. Okay, as you can see, job done, reset program number. When this signal achieved turns true, you reset the current sub-program, you reset, then you can change the program number one more time to recycle this loop. So this is the basic structure for you to program in TIA Portal. I think it's pretty simple. You can just as a reference to program your code, because this code I already use it in many KUKA project with Siemens PLC. So hopefully useful to you. See you next.